America is the worst place when it comes to social life. Like,
We can agree on that. Also, the West in general.
I've been back in the States for about a week now, and I have no idea how people live here. Like every time I've come back to America,
But every day I wonder myself, what the hell am I still doing here, bro? What are we still doing here, man? Because it's like living in a dystopia. If I can clearly describe the UK or other Western countries like America, etc., etc., it's a literal dystopia, and it's really draining on the mental, the physical, okay, as you're still in this flipping matrix. It's crazy, bruv. But it's kind
from either like Asia, Africa, like it's just like I have a reverse culture shock because it seems like people are just like dead inside. Like you look at people's eyes and it's lifeless, and then you just like ask people like, "Oh, okay."
Facts, Theo. Facts. People have no soul. People are like, what's that movie called? Ghost in the Shell. A lot of people are literally ghosts in shells, bro. ain't no life force, Theo, bruv. Look at them in the eye. There's no soul there. Theo, is that your experience there also in America? Because that's also here in the UK, Theo, brother.
Yeah, this is what I also feel in America. Yeah, there's nothing there. So like when I land in Brazil or Colombia, Japan, Ukraine, Thailand, in particular Brazil, I feel a life force immediately. I feel community. I feel the desire to talk with people, to engage. It's amazing. It's not the same way in the States. And that's just because, if you go outside and do anything wrong, they can, they got a Gestapo going against you. And it's very much like Soviet Russia that way. So, yeah, the West is done at this point. Yeah, unless they change.
Facts.
Today's Friday. What is going on today? I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, what you been doing? Like I've been going for like 4 months. Like what have you been up to? Nothing, man. Just maintaining. Man. I'm like, yo, like what the hell have you been doing? Like every time I leave 3 months, 6 months, and then when I come back to America, it seems like nothing ever changes. Like
Facts. People are stuck in a loop, doing the same thing every day, no prospects, not thinking forward, and that is not good for your mental and for progression purposes. You need to have a purpose in life, man. And a lot of people in the West have no purpose, right? Have no purpose, and it's very, very sad to see that. Whereas when you go abroad, right, you get a new perspective. You see how different cultures work and move. And that's why I'm so against, right, every country being like the West. I like things being different, right? I like how other nations are more conservative and less liberal, We're seeing a liberal nation like America and the UK, right? And I thought, Phil, liberalism was freedom. But in many cases, right, it produces a bunch of ghosts and shells, a bunch of dudes and people, women, okay, who have no soul. Let's carry on here.
people are still in the same rut that I left them in. Like nothing ever changes.
There you go. They're still in the same position, bro. No progression. And that is not good, Theo. Theo, what's your thoughts there when people are still in the same position, whether it's job-wise, whether it's money-wise, whether it's entertainment-wise, whether it's leisure-wise? You can't be stagnant in the same thing, bro. You're going to become dead inside. What's your thoughts there, Theo?
I would agree with this. This is something I noticed also when I was abroad and I came back to America. Every time that I did, it was like people are always the same. And they're looking for, like, I don't know, like some people I would say religion, other people I would say like government or some sort of outside entity to lead them or to show them how they're actually supposed to act. And I think that's a real shame. But it is like a lot of ghosts and shells. I've noticed this I've noticed it in like few other countries like this, but I would say the UK, I noticed it as well. I don't think it was as bad as the United States though. In the United States, it's particularly bad. At least you're closer to other countries in the UK. You just got to take a little channel. You can even get to France, right? So you got a little bit more life to you. You got a little more mix. But a lot in the heartland, like in the middle of America, nothing's going on. It's just like what this man is saying. Just trying to get day by day. You're not doing anything. There's no growth. Nothing. You're just. I always say it's like few people recognize that they died when they're 25 years old.
Damn. What?
Yeah.
Yo, damn.
Yeah. This is something I had to notice about myself as well. And when I was listening to Kevin Samuels, I had to think about myself. Like, would this be applicable to myself? And yeah, I was like, yeah. So this is one of the reasons why I want to leave.
Facts, bro. And Theo, I think this is why, like, I love keeping busy, bro. I love keeping busy, studying wise, channel wise, education wise, even watching anime, right, or watching movies. That keeps you busy, right? Always keep busy, right? Don't just do nothing and just allow time to pass you by. You can't get time back. Go on, bro.
You have to have busy, but also you need to have the community, and you need to be growing within a community. And that's what we don't have. So, I mean, if I'm in Brazil, last time I interact with people all the time, and I grow with them. Go out to dinner, like do this and that with people. I mean, I'm always engaged with people. In the States, no. The only time I'm engaged with people is if I'm using money. So, for example, if I have a personal trainer, I'm engaged with people at the gym. But outside of that, I'm not really talking to people in the gym unless I'm doing like a gym group event. That's it. So, I mean, you really need to have that interaction with people, and in the States, you just don't have it. This is a real shame. It's a problem.
Facts. Absolute facts, bro. All right, so let's carry on.
Good.
And people are just like lost. Like it really looks like people are like zombies here. Like, and then like I'm talking about social life. Specifically, this video is about social life because I've been back here and I've been trying to figure out like what can I do here. Like what can I do? Like Friday, Saturday.
The clubs are dead, bro. The clubs are dead.
Sunday feels like Monday, Tuesday. Like none of the days are different. Like what do people do here? Let me know what you do here in the comment section, because apparently I must not know. I must be too desensitized to America to actually come back here and figure out what you do. Because like going out to the club seems like the biggest waste of money. Like you're gonna spend $30, $40 to get in the club, and then nobody's really talking to each other.
All the girls are on their phones on Snapchat taking selfies, not even looking at you. What's the point, bro?
Yeah, but you can't like just go to a cafe and sit down and talk to somebody. That's the big problem. So I'm going to say honestly, a lot of things that I did, particularly in my youth, was me just going to going to a library or going to a cafe with either a language book or literature, and sitting there and studying, and then at some point just sitting around and talking to someone and just saying hi, and then talking about some point. We can't do that now. I was just in a cafe on Saturday, and there were people in there, and nobody was talking across the table. It was only that table where they were in. And I was there I think I was there like 4 hours, and I didn't say anything to any other table. Why? Back in the 90s, that would have been impossible. I would have been talking to people, exchanging ideas. So when I go to Japan, Brazil, Colombia, Ukraine, I talk with people,
Mm.
right? So this is what he's talking about right here. This is what we have a real problem.
We really do, bro. We really do. And liberals and Democrats cause it.
Like everybody just look at each other like crazy, and then like when you're walking around America, like the streets are just empty. Like that's one thing that I like about Africa, like Nairobi specifically, is like not everybody has a car. So like when you walk around, you meet people, you go to the malls, you see people. Here, like even if you go to the mall, it seems like it's a waste of time because the mall is empty. It's like people do not leave outside their house. Like why? What are you doing in your house? Like I feel like this is the most isolating place there is in the world. Like I've been to a lot of countries.
Facts, absolute facts, man. And that's what happens when you have gender wars, culture wars, being fueled by the liberal left and liberals and Democrats. That's the effect of it. I was just in Japan, and more Japan content's coming, pictures, videos, commentaries coming. I'm planning that, okay? And I was meeting people, talking to people, hanging out with people. It was just so easy. And I can't do that in the UK, bro. I talked to a random chick. She gonna look at me like I'm some sort of Frankenstein monster, bro. Keep it real.
Right.
So what's the point?
Right.
I stay at home. I stay at home all day. Most of the times I study. I do the channel. I have a community on the Discord. I join the Discord too as well, Facebook group, and I keep myself busy, bro. Waiting for the next time to go abroad and start planting seeds abroad, man. Because that's the future, bruv. It's dead here, bruv. Soulless. So what's the point? Get your passport, man. Get your passport. Because there ain't no saving the West anymore, bruv.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, the passport is the only solution. Again, you want to go to a place where you can talk to other people, just like you said, IP. It's not going to happen here in the West.
Facts. Absolute facts, man.